Hello and welcome to episode 39 of the Temporal Adventures of Lobsang Blood. I'm Katech, and here we are again near the Donatu system where we finished the last episode, having discovered Devidians on board a Cardassian ship. Not great, but let's see what we've got now to do. I need your assistance with a rather delicate situation. We have an intelligence operative undercover at Drozana Station. Her astute observations have given us the edge in several critical engagements in the neutral zone. 22 hours ago, this operative activated an emergency subspace beacon. Zemara would only contact me in this manner if she was about to be discovered by the enemy or her life was in danger. I am understandably concerned. I need you to go to Drozana, find Zemara, and assist her. Take her to safety if you have to, but don't blow her cover. If you go in there weapons blazing, you may get her killed. I've accessed your logs. It's been quite some time since you had some shore leave. I suggest you visit Drozana for some downtime. Okay, it's an interesting way to put things. Let's see, we'll get some experience points, some expertise, as always. Dilithium ore. A synchrotronic proton distortion prototype assault rifle, which has two energy settings. It has a anti-proton bolt setting, and it has a high-density proton beam attack that chains up to 4 targets. Interesting. A singularity core. Well, we don't need that. We've got a Romulan ship. And a warp core. Well, is that better or worse than the one we already have? That looks like it's worse. Yeah, that's worse. It's not as good as what we have. But let's accept the mission and be on our way to Drozana.
Until next time.
All hands, this is the captain. We are now heading to Drozana Station for some much-needed shore leave. See the first officer for the leave roster. Helm, set course to the Drozana Station. Engage. Luckily, it's only right around the corner. We don't even need to speed this up. It's 10 seconds to here anyway. So, let's enter Drozana Station. Helm, bring us to within docking distance, and Tarsi, I'll leave you to make arrangements to dock. What a disreputable looking station.
Welcome to Drozana. You're cleared for docking. We have everything you need for shore leave, and a few things that you didn't even know you wanted. Shopping, drinking, dining, entertainment. You'll find it all here. And don't forget the 77th rule of acquisition. If you break it, I'll charge you for it.
Okay, then let's dock at the station. Not sure where we should start. Our intelligence shows that Balin is the Ferengi to talk to if you're looking for information. He's a bartender, so we should look for him in the lounge area. Okie dokie, yours. Hi there. Wowzers. You ready to party or what? Maybe not. Does not seem to be that kind of place.
Get your Comet cocktails! 4.7% discount for the next 3 minutes.
Okay, there's Balin.
Welcome to Drozana Station, the home of the finest libations and pleasures this side of Rex. Care to hear about today's specials?
Okay, I'll hear about them. Won't I'll buy them, but I'll hear about them.
Have you tried the Comet Cocktail? It's out of this world.
Alright, tell me about it.
You've arrived at the right time. It's almost the day of the comet. Griffin's Comet is going to pass close enough to the station to frost the viewports. And this is the only place in the sector where you can celebrate in style. We've got Comet cocktails in keepsake glasses, Comet trail mix, Comet ice cream cores in 47 flavors. So relax, enjoy the games, have a drink, and pick up some souvenirs for your crew. You'll probably want to send a few trinkets back home to let the folks know that you were at Drozana Station when the comet arrived.
I think I'll pass on tackiness.
Good deals and good times. You'll find it all on Drozana Station.
But, tell me more about this comet. I was just, another ship was telling me about it just now. It sounds interesting.
A crew from a Vulcan science vessel visited here a week ago, and they told me that Griffin's Comet has a wide elliptical orbit. The last time it was in this area was in 2262, and it won't be back again until 2556. And by then, I'm sure that this crazy war will be over, and Drozana Station will be the premier space entertainment venue in the entire galaxy. It looks like your standard ball of ice and rock to me. But the science geeks are all excited about it. They say it's giving off triolic energy and that it has a high variance of chronoton particles. Whatever that means.
Ooh, that's not good.
Me, I see opportunity. Starting now, Days of the Comet. Join in on all the fun for just a few credits. There's no better place for a good deal and a good time than Drozana Station.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I think Risa will be better, but I'll take your word for it.
Good deals and good times. You'll find it all on Drozana Station.
Well, seems interesting. Tell me about this station.
We've got everything a brave Starfleet officer like yourself could want. There's access to shopping, subspace message stations, a few quality vendors, drinks, dancing, and Dabo. That leader hologram is really something. Makes me want to get a handful of her pixels, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. That's, yeah.
My partners and I took this place over a few months ago. It was an abandoned piece of space junk then, but with some hard work and careful financial planning, we will make it a pleasure destination to rival Risa or Casperia Prime.
If you say so.
Good deals and good times. You'll find it all on Drozana Station.
But, abandoned? Who built this station?
Humans, I think. But history has never been my thing. The present is where the latinum is. I know the station was built in the mid-23rd century and served as a trading post and supply station for colony ships and military vessels. Then the House of Duras owned it for a while, but they gave it up in the 2370s. It was empty until my partners and I arrived. Do you know we had to spend 3 weeks scrubbing bloodwine stains off the decks? Between that, the globfly infestation, and voles in the computer circuitry, it's a wonder that we ever opened our doors for business.
Like globflies. That's what it is. Ugh. Hate globflies.
Good deals and good times. You'll find it all on Drozana Station.
What about good people? 'Cause, I'm looking for someone.
Aren't we all? Me? I want a leggy Vulcan with a liberal attitude toward interspecies relations. So, are you looking for someone in particular, or just some company?
Hey. Come here, Balin. Come here. I'm gonna Gonna let you in on it. Real close. Her name's, Zamira. Do you know her?
Oh, yeah, I know Zamara. Maybe she's been here recently, and, maybe she hasn't. My memory is kind of, hazy.
Hazy like these so-called clean glasses. But, perhaps we could come to some kind of arrangement.
Yeah, I'm sure we can. In fact, I feel my memory clearing up already. I tell you what, I know you Starfleet types aren't big on Latinum, but what you do have are skills and a willingness to get your hands dirty. That's what I need right now. Our replicators are on the fritz. Maybe it's the whole power system because the lights are going wonky too. But a little blue mood lighting isn't as big a problem for me as unfilled drink orders.
Okay. So, what exactly is it you want me to do about it?
Go to the cargo bay and get my replicators working. By the time you're done, I'm sure I will have remembered where I last saw Zamara.
You better remember. Just remember. And by that I mean, remember. Ugh, Ferengi. They make my skin crawl. Ah, the bank. A quick stop here, just in case. Okay, enough of that. Let's go find this cargo bay. I think it's probably down here. Pick up the pace, I think. I should be done in this, like, 5 minutes. Shouldn't take too long to fix it. Let's scan this replicator then. Input the request. Run diagnostics on replicators, please, computer. Action unavailable. Replicators are offline due to diminished function of electroplasma distribution network. Run diagnostic on electroplasma distribution network. 30% drop in power reported on deck 1. Replicators are offline until power fluctuations are repaired. What is the cause of the loss of power on deck 1? Unknown. What must be done to restore power to deck 1? Power must be rerouted through systems to relieve strain on EBS conduits. The following systems are available for this process: holosuites, gravity control, replicators, environmental controls, defense grid. 6 connections are required to stabilize the power grid. There's only 5 of them though, so at least one will have to be done twice. And the hell, my engineering team. Lud to Stitch in time. Patch me through to engineering, please. Captain, the biggest problem you're gonna have repairing anything on that station is the age of the system and the general lack of maintenance. Rosanna was built in the mid-23rd century, and many of the systems on the station haven't had a major update in more than a century. So you're dealing with an EPS system that just can't handle the strain of running modern equipment like replicators. I did some digging in my database, and I found a log made by a Starfleet Corps engineering officer who visited the station in the early 24th century and made repairs to the EPS system. The log says you need to regulate the power flow by routing it through various systems. It's almost like you're using them systems as ancient circuit breakers. What do you suggest then, yours? The first thing you should try is scanning some of the damaged systems and power couplings in the cargo bay. You should learn more about how to properly realign the relays that way. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you. Let's scan this power connection network then. When you find a snarl of wires and cables that look like they've been chewed on by voles, you realize that not every system may need to be used to make a successful reroute. Some systems may need to make more than one connection. Okay, let's scan these replicator power relays. The Ferengi operating Drozana station have made replicator function their top priority. The replicators are now tied into every available system, including life support. Start with the connection to the replicators or the power connection will fail. Okay, so we've got to have replicators first. So replicators 1. Let's scan these gravity control relays. It looks like somebody used an outdated power coupling to connect gravity control to the main power feed. It must have been an emergency fix, but it's been here so long that the coupling is fused and cannot be removed. Gravity control can connect to environmental control and the defense grid, but not replicators. Okay. What else have we got? There's something over here. Holosuites. Let's scan the holosuites then. The holosuites have a separate environmental control system, so that they can be finely tuned for temperature conditions appropriate to the various scenarios that are running at any given time. Environmental controls cannot connect to holosuites. Fair enough. Okay, well, we've got something here. What's this? Environmental controls. Let's scan those. Balin found a way to keep the station's ancient var coolers working by connecting the cooling systems to the replicators. Unless that connection is maintained, all the refrigeration units will go offline. Replicators must have a connection to environmental controls. So we know replicators are going to be first, so environmental controls then has to be second. What else is there? Oh, right here. Some burned out power couplings. The EPS relays on the station are a maze of shunts and relays with patches going in between unrelated systems and even 2 power cells that are being used to boost flow in critical areas. 6 connections are required to stabilize the power grid. But we already knew that. Oh, what's this? Oh, defense grid. Okay. Scan it. The Klingons who ran the station in the early 24th century made significant improvements to the station's shields and added turret weapons. While it made the station more defensible, it also increased the amount of energy needed to keep the station's defense grid operational. The 4th connection must be to the defense grid. Oh, there's another thing lit up. That's 4 things we've got. There is a shunt that is slowly diverting energy from the station's power core to hollow emitters installed in some areas of the lower levels of the station. You'll need to compensate for that energy drain to restore replicator function. The connection must end with the system to which you are attempting to restore power. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think we've gotten all 5 systems. Okay, let's try. So we've got to start here. And then that. Because that has to be connected to the replicators. Let's go for defense grid. EPS. System failure. Okay. That. We say holosuites next. Failure. A few hours later. Failed again. Come on, you thing, work! Hey, you, come here. You need to help me. Even more hours later. Why won't it work? Why won't it work? I give in. I give in. No, no. Pull yourself together. Okay. Gotta think about this. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I think I got it this time. I think I got it this time. Okay? So we start the replicator. Yes, yes, yes. Now from the replicator, we have to go to the environmental controls. Yes, that's right. That's got to be right. That has to be the right answer. Yes, yes. The environmental controls. We gotta go. Let's see. Can't we get gravity? Gravity. That's where we gotta go. Gravity. Yes, we're gonna get this. Gonna get this. Where's the gravity? Where's the gravity controls? Where'd the gravity controls go? There's the gravity controls. Okay. Yes. From here we go to we go to defense controls. Yes. I'm gonna get this. Yes. No. Gotta be yes. Has to be under controls. And then we did it! Yahoo! Okay. It's taken us 15 hours, but we finally got it. What on earth is up with this lighting? I look like a Devidian. Need to go see Balaam. Gotta go see him. Oh. Decorum? Must have decorum.
Get your Comet cocktails! 4.7% discount for the next 3 minutes. Welcome to Drozana Station, the home of the finest libations and pleasures this side of Rex. Care to hear about today's specials? Have you tried the Comet cocktail? It's out of this world.
What's wrong with the lights?
How should I know? I'm a bartender, not an engineer. The lights started going crazy a few days ago, which was terrible timing. We're getting more business than normal because of the comet, and the last thing I need is a critical systems failure. The 193rd rule of acquisition says that trouble comes in threes. The lights, the replicators, what's next?
I don't know.
Good deals and good times. You'll find it all on Drozana Station.
I know there's something strange. Just now. Have you seen anything strange around here?
It's nothing. Old station, bad lighting. Maybe your eyes were playing tricks on you. How long has it been since you had a physical? But it's probably nothing. No, I'm sure it's nothing. Don't worry about them, or it.
Huh? Huh? What?
Good deals and good times. You'll find it all on Drozana Station.
Yes, so you keep saying. Anyway, your replicators are now fixed. It took me a while. You better have the information I need.
They are, and I am exceedingly pleased by your generous offer to repair them for no compensation. I can't let you go away empty-handed, though. How about I give you a 15% discount on drinks and souvenirs for an amount of time to be determined by management?
We had a deal. And the replicators for information about Zamara. Or it can be the replicators for your brain splashed all across that back wall.
Fine. A deal's a deal, right? Never let it be said that I'll cheat a valued customer like yourself. Personally, I don't know why you're so interested in her. She's a looker, but just try talking to her. She's more paranoid than an Obsidian Order agent in a room full of Tal Shiar. Zamara usually hangs out near the Dabo tables. Keep an eye out for a looker wearing purple. You can't miss her.
That's it. I spent 15 hours for you to just tell me, look over by the Dabo tables. I should leave you so you can never Umox ever again. You owe me, Balin. You really owe me. Not purple? Purple. Hey, Grillin, you seen somebody in purple? That's a hologram? This be her? Doesn't look very purple. Not really purple, it's more sort of a dark brown. But yes, that looks to be Zamara.
Be careful. They're watching.
Who?
I'm not in the mood for a chat right now, thanks.
Just they who?
Shh. Keep your voice down. I'm being watched. I've seen too many familiar faces in the crowd, and there are shadows. Watchers in the dark. I see them out of the corner of my eye when they think I'm not looking, but I'm always looking. When the lights change, there they are.
Who are?
Watch yourself. They're everywhere.
Look. I was sent to help you.
Find out who's watching me. I'm not safe here. I'm not in the mood for a chat right now, thanks.
I was sent to help you.
You weren't sent to help me. You were sent to watch me. Drake needs me to keep feeding information to Starfleet intelligence. The Klingons come here and they drink and they talk. It's amazing the bits of information you can pick up around a Dabo table. Everything, even the smallest detail, is important. Captain Gerard was in here last week. He ordered blood wine, an entire bottle of the 2309 vintage, to be exact. That business with the House of Torg must have upset him more than we knew. When Gerard's happy, he drinks Warnog.
That's good to know. But, I really am here to help you.
Watch yourself. They're everywhere.
But what do you mean by the stuff with the House of Torg?
Torg was on the High Council until he made a play to destroy the House of Martok. He was partially successful. Maven, son of Drex, is dead. The house has no heir unless Drex takes a new mate and fathers a new son. But Martok's widow is wise. Her son, Drex, was off fighting in the war, so Lady Sorella called in KDF officers to defend her house. They exposed Torg's treachery, and Jempok was forced to discommendate him. As to why that would make Gerard unhappy? Torg raised Gerard after his mother died. Now he is an outcast, and his house has fallen. Gerard cannot speak to him without losing his own honor.
We all know about Klingons and their honor.
Watch yourself. They're everywhere.
Okay, so what can I do to help you?
Find out who's watching me. I'm not safe here. The Klingons are looking for me. They know someone has been feeding intelligence to Starfleet. The ghosts are always watching. Their eyes are hungry. Yesterday, they surrounded a drunken Klingon. Now he's dead. They will find me when the blue light shines, and then I'll disappear.
Look, calm down. I know what the ghosts are.
How could you know that? You may think you know. You may even have readings in your tricorder that you think are right. But you don't know. How could you know? I'm here every day. They watch me, and I watch them.
Buy another drink. Maybe it'll bring you good luck.
Look, I can take you somewhere safe.
No, they're everywhere. They're watching. You've been here too long. Someone will notice that we're together. Go do something else. Play Dabo. I'll contact you when I'm ready. When it's safe.
Okay, fine. Dabo it is.
What?
Hey, table any good?
Hey!
Can't you
Hands
see
off the
I'm busy
hologram.
losing all my latinum?
No, I'm sorry, bad luck? I mean, you might think it's a minor setback, but, yeah, feeling it in your bones, in your lobes, in your water, none of it works.
Can't you see I'm busy losing all my latinum?
Okay, fine. I'll leave you alone. My mistake, sorry.
Spin the wheel and win.
Okay, I will. Let's see, just place a bet on 0.
Davo!
What? Was that a...
Close enough. I couldn't wait for you to get that lucky. We would have been here all night.
Oh, that gives me flashbacks. Yeah.
Psst. Round and round. Zamora wants me to give you a message. She wants you to know, if you're interested in finding out what's really going on here at Drazana Station, you need to check out the lower levels. I have an access code for you that will get you past the security doors. If you want to talk with her again, I suggest you collect your winnings and catch her before she leaves.
Okay, I will. Thank you. Hey, Samara?
I'm not in the mood for a chat right now, thanks.
You sure you're not ready to talk?
You don't need to worry about me. I'm going to leave this place to the ghosts. They seem to belong here more than we do. I've booked passage on a ship. You don't need to know which one. Just tell Drake he'll keep getting his intel, one way or another. Good luck. You're going to need it.
Captain, there were Devidians in the Donato system. Now you found evidence of them again on Drazana. Obviously, they're using the neutral zone as some kind of feeding ground, and that puts dozens of worlds at risk. I've requested sensor data from the ships closest to the comet's current location for analysis. That's only half our problem. If properties of the comet are somehow easing the Devidians' entry into this area of space, how do we stop them? I don't know. Recommendations? The closest research facility is on Deep Space K7. I recommend that we consult with the team there. Alright, I'll be back on the ship shortly. Look, I gotta go. You be safe. You hear? Call me if you need anything, or Drake, or anybody. You got Starfleet backing you. Ah! Excuse me. Like to bring back to the stitch in time, please. Hey, Helm. Take us out into sector space. And set a course for Deep Space K7. Engage. Hey, Helm. Approach Deep Space K7. Get me the dockmaster when we're in range. Get us clearance to dock. Welcome to Deep Space K7. Would you like to dock? Yes, please. Minimal transfer of crew. Just passing through. Yeah, I thank you. I don't need the Adams office. I actually need Lieutenant Calipo. No, you don't know where he is? Alright, thanks. Where do I normally find officers? Do you know where Lieutenant Calipo is? Club K7. Typical, he's a drunk. Okay. You know what? I haven't got time for... Those Devidians won't wait for anybody. There he is. Ah, I'm gonna take... Only what kind of doctor has a turbo lift from the club to his office, to his lab? That's just weird. Lieutenant Calipo?
How can I help you?
Just I want to make sure you're who you're supposed to be. Tell me about who you are.
I grew up on trading ships, making supply runs in the bullion sector. It was exciting, but it was crazy too. I never knew where I was going to be, or if my parents were going to have enough latinum to keep the ship flying. Then there was that time with the Orion pirates, and let's just say it wasn't the best environment for a child. All I've ever wanted was stability. I used to envy the kids on the colony worlds we served. For a while, I even thought about becoming a farmer. I wanted to wake up at the same time every day, go to the same job every day, even eat the same food most days. I like working on a starbase. It has a little bit of unpredictability, but every night my quarters are there waiting for me. And they're always in the same place.
Okay. I think he's a little bit nutty.
Good luck, and stay safe.
Do you know a Franklin Drake?
I have had dealings with him in the past. I think he's some sort of military strategist. He visits here from time to time, although Commander Wildman is never too thrilled to see him. He's always treated me well, though, so I don't have any reason to dislike him.
Okay.
Good luck, and stay safe.
I'll just ask you to do something. What is it he asked you to do?
Mostly he wants updates on our research projects. Last week he was asking me all sorts of questions about the synchronic distortion prototype rifle. We work with prototypes of new equipment here. I'll bang on something for months to find out all of its advantages and problems before it's sent into the field to be used by Starfleet. Even then, it takes years or more of testing and iteration before something becomes standard fleet issue. And most equipment never makes it that far.
Really?
There are hundreds of inventions that just don't work, or they don't work the way we want them to. Those failures are then broken down and their components are recycled. We have to keep everything secure. If the Romulans or the Klingons got their hands on what we are working on here, they could learn a lot about our technology.
You don't say.
Good luck, and stay safe.
Tell me more about this synchronic. Sorry, my bad. I've always called it the synchronic. Synchrotron. The synchronic distortion prototype rifle.
That was a complete disaster. The basic design came out of Memory Alpha, and it was intended to detect and damage cloaked opponents. Someone there got an idea that the Romulans were developing personal cloaking devices, even though the power needs of something like that would be incredible. I recommended against sending it to field testing, but it went anyway. The crew on the USS DeWitt had some luck in modifying one for use as a hand weapon. But their prototype was destroyed when the ship was lost in the neutral zone. I hadn't thought about it again until Drake asked about it.
Well, how about this? But more than the Romulans, the Jem'Hadar have their own personal cloaking fields. They can stealth. Shroud. That's the word for it. Shroud.
Good luck, and stay safe.
Well, prepare to brace yourself, Doc. Because there are Devidians in the neutral zone.
So that explains why Drake was interested in the prototype. It was a complete failure at detecting polarization cloaks, but if I added a phase modulator and reversed the polarity, these modifications should be no problem. And when I'm done, this beam will pack quite a punch against phase-shifted Devidians. I'll forward the weapon on to Drake as soon as I'm done. Be careful. The Devidians won't stop. I'm afraid we'll have to be ready to fight.
I'm afraid we'll have to be ready to. What's more, I'm afraid we're not ready.
Good luck.
Captain, we've done what we can for Zamara. We have the information we need about the Devidians. Lieutenant Cam Alempo is working on a weapon we can use to fight them. I suggest we report back to Drake and see what he has to say. He's never very forthcoming with his information, but the more we know about him and his operation, the more we learn about Section 31. You ready to leave the system now? Apparently we've unlocked some Comet cocktails at Drozana. Sure, let's leave the system. No. Screw Drake. We're going to stay here. I'm going to stay here. I'll report from my comm console here, okay? I want a drink. Okay, Tarsi, I got it. I got the idea. Not right now, thank you, operations. We'll contact you if needed. We'll stay in a parking orbit, though. Stitching time, out. Helm, take us to a good distance away from the planet. To a little quiet space where we've got time to think, but we can still within close proximity to the station. And won't bother anyone. Right, this will do. Hold station. Get me Franklin Drake on the comm. Routed to my ready room. I'll be in there.
Good work. Zamara may think she has slipped my noose, but I always have ways of keeping tabs on her. I take special care to know all about people in whom I have an interest. But you already know that, don't you? The ghosts that Zamara mentioned concern me, however. You already encountered Devidians once. It's likely they're on Drozana Station as well. And I won't let them use Federation citizens as food. Lieutenant Kalapo has completed work on the synchronic distortion prototype rifle. It should help you when you're ready to enter the lower levels of Drozana. Drake out.
I'm going to get one of them. Well, we definitely need that. And we did the singularity core is useless to us. We don't have a warbird, and the warp core is worse than what we got. So that was always going to be the best choice anyway. Let's collect that then.
Until next time.
And with that, bring an end to this episode. Well, we've found out we're not very good at rewiring old stations, and that there are Devidians possibly on Drozana Station. And we have a weapon. All in all, not the most exciting of episodes, but certainly shows where I need to take some Starfleet extension courses, doesn't it? If you've enjoyed this video, then of course please do hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and tell your friends about it. But for now, stay safe, and we'll see you next time for more in the exciting adventures of Lobsang Blood. Bye.